And we are live again on a Monday night. Hello. Welcome on into another Monday Live with the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Matt.
I'm a little less chatty than I was last Monday. We're going to be drinking some Barton juice today. It's all about 1792.
Yay.
We have in front of us 8 different 1792 expressions. We're going to be drinking through them, giving you our impressions of them, and hopefully picking out a winner. I have a feeling I already know which one it's going to be my wife's favorite based on the proof points.
More than likely.
Right now, we are under a tornado watch. So if we just all of a sudden go, it's because it turned to a warning. And we are getting slammed with the weather right now.
Yes,
yay, spring.
It's raining very hard out there.
Very hard.
Yes.
Fairly scary. All right. So we got an ad for the Daily Wire. All right. Ben Shapiro's awesome channel. All right, let's see what we got. We have in the chat, and let this thing reset itself.
All right.
Ben Shapiro's awesome channel. There we go. And Will forgot this time. Yay, good job.
I didn't though. I have my do not disturb on. How is it playing media?
I don't know.
Because you have your media up.
Wow.
That's why. We got our buddy Eric over at Mirage. How's it going? We got Scott Moody, Mike Franklin. Let's see. We got Sugar Kitty, Stacy H. And I know we'll see if some of you guys up at Iron Root on Saturday. You're less than a week away. At 10 a.m. starting bottle sales, 11 a.m. is the actual tour and private tasting there with Robert in the back in the Barrel House, which is awesome. If you haven't been to Iron Root, it's going to be a great time. If you have been there, still come because we're going to try all sorts of wild stuff at Robert's. You never know what kind of experiments are in the back of that place. It'll be a really good time. We'll have a lot of fun. So looking forward to seeing everybody on Saturday. So it'll be a nice, fun meetup for everybody. I know we've got some people coming from Houston, Austin, some other places around the state, and all that good stuff. Hey, Cohen, how's it going? So we got all that. So, like I said,
and happy to say that we will be visiting Iron Root for our first time.
Oh, that's right. You guys have never been up there. Yeah,
we've never been up there.
We have hung out with the Licorice Brothers. We have hung out with Mama Licorice. We know the family well. We have not made
all the products.
We've had all the whiskeys.
Yes, this is true.
We just never made it up there. And yeah, kids going to grandma's and we're going to Iron Root.
That's right.
It'll be a good day.
It will.
And I know he's welcome and all. They've said so, but I'd like to experience it without him.
Right. Just like mine. Same reason. They're staying home.
Scott Moody, every Monday it rains. It seems like it, right?
Seriously.
It's like we have a nice weekend and then boom, here's your severe shit.
Right.
Take cover.
Yeah, for real,
Texas.
Right? At least it got home. It got home from karate before it started raining, so that was a plus.
That is true.
It is unloading out there currently. So
yeah. I mean, we need it, but we could do without the tornado watch.
Yeah. I can skip that and the thunder and lightning. I don't need that shit either.
I don't mind the thunder and lightning.
Yeah,
I'm always afraid it'll blow up electronics.
Oh,
that's my concern.
Yeah, I can understand that. Other listening to the thunder and watching. Speaking of lightning, this is what the radar looks like. All that yellow is lightning.
Super.
Everywhere. Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
That's true, Sugar Kitty. That's fine.
Yes, Sugar Kitty.
Hey, Cheech, how's it going?
Unless they're wearing ruby slippers, they're okay, and I'll just take the slippers.
There you go. You haven't checked out Whiskey
Encore out of the bacon hole.
Hey,
Cheech channel. Check out that as well. All right. So, like I said, we're doing 1792 tonight. We've got a bunch of different 1792s. I think we've got all of them except for the high rye and the port finish because they haven't put those out in several years. So, unfortunately, we don't have those. Whoa.
That'd be Weasley.
It was Weasley. Oh, hopefully didn't spill any whiskey.
No, he just likes to make noises at home.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Hey. Yeah.
So this is, I guess, technically iteration 3 from Barton of this because they got sued for their previous names. Ridgemont Reserve. I forget the other one was. Doesn't matter. But yeah, they got sued by Woodford Reserve. So it looks similar to our bottle. It's a similar name. And they sued them, I think it's like 2004. And so they had to change it. They also used to have an 8-year age date, but they also took that off. So we're stuck with this, which is still a cool bottle. I mean, I like the bottle. It looks nice.
Yeah, it's a very royal regal bottle.
It stands out amongst the rest of just the normal circular bottles.
It is kind of a pain in the ass to stock though because it takes some. The 175 is kind of funny looking because it's like this and like expanded and it's a huge bottle.
They
But
should have just gone taller.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little bit taller, but it's wider. It's just weird. But anyway, it's whatever. But yeah, so like I said, we've got lots of fun ones. We'll just start with the regular small batch. We'll start with that one.
Is there a story behind 1792?
Yeah, so 1792. The reason it's called that is that's the year that Kentucky became a state.
Okay.
So that's the lots of.
That's
Yeah, we'll give you like full history, obviously, when we review one of these, which we haven't. I found out, which not a surprise to anyone. We haven't reviewed any of these. Yay!
Such an in-depth and thorough explanation, and
That's right. Give you all the
so
fun
many
history
whiskeys that
stuff.
we have reviewed. It's amazing when we come across an entire line that we haven't even touched.
I'm just saying.
Oh, I found out that's a lot, especially Scotch. There's a lot.
Yeah.
But even major bourbons, we haven't done like Four Roses or
Wow.
Maker's Mark.
That's true.
We've not done even their base products.
It's been a long time since I've had a 1792 product.
Me
I'm
too.
not gonna
It's
lie
been quite
about
some
that.
time.
And the last time I had it, it's I mean, again, a long time ago.
Oh.
And I got just a lot of vanilla on it, and it was too much for me.
Mhm.
But it was
Yeah.
just a regular
I think it was a single
1792.
I think it was a single barrel pick.
I don't think so. I think it was one that my dad picked up, and we drank it over at his house.
Mm-hmm. And then he gave away because he didn't enjoy it.
Or he mixed it with Coke.
No, he
There
gave
you
it to
go.
Andy. I remember it.
Hey, Ben Demon Hunter, good to see you. Frey Ranch, that one Cohen's one I've always wanted to try, but have not ever. They don't have that here in Texas, but I always hear good things for Frey Ranch. So someday we'll try that one. Hey, Andy, how's it going? Good to see you.
Andy says it's
Beer bottles in the beer group.
looks like a JCPenney perfume bottle. It's that gold topper. They just trying to be fancy.
It is. I mean, it's supposed to be like a premium product. I mean, it's $25 for the basic one, so it's not like none of these are expensive. The most expensive thing in their line, I think, is $50. So I mean, this is not an expensive lineup by any means.
It's not bad.
So of course, my mother's calling. It's like I'm sure she's calling about the storm.
I already got my text from my dad.
It's
You
like,
guys stay
there's a
safe.
show,
There's a
and
line
we-
of shit coming, is what it said.
So it's like I have to text her back here and say, "Hey, I know there's a storm. I can hear
Yeah,
it.
We're grown now.
Doesn't
we
matter.
do.
It will not change."
It will not change, and I appreciate it. I love my dad. They live in Euless, so they get the leftover shit that comes through us.
Super.
So once it ends here, I typically text them and say, "Hey, it's almost to you. Be careful." Or it wasn't as bad. Chill. But they live next to the airport, so weather's always crazy over there.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Out.
Yeah.
Hey, Donner Pats, how's it
It's not
going?
bad on the palate. It's a little thin.
Yeah, so it's 93.7 proof. So, it's interesting. The whole lineup doesn't have really any standard proofs. They're all like a little bit off by, certain point here and point there.
Do you
Which
think
is
they're
kinda fun.
proofing to taste, or do you think they're
Proofing it down because they have to.
I gotta figure your taste because who picks 93.7? It's a very odd number to pick. It has to be to taste. I gotta figure.
There's a lot of cinnamon on that.
Yeah.
there's a lot more going on than I remember the vanilla bomb of the 1792
Right.
we had.
So maybe it was a pick, and that's just what it was. But there's a lot of red hot or big red gum.
Yeah, cinnamon
Going on
for
there.
days.
You know how you get that almost like burn from cinnamon
Mm-hmm.
on the roof of your mouth and
Top of your
top
tongue.
of your tongue.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it's like at first.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good for $25. I mean, it's a nice
not bad
bourbon.
for $25.
You can't be, and the other good thing is it's available. I really and truly, pretty much every liquor store has the base 1792. They just
Right.
do.
Yeah.
It's now some of the other ones are allocated, obviously, but this is thankfully not one of them, which makes it easy.
There's no
Oh.
bacon there.
Yes.
Not yet.
Stacey, yeah,
That's not
bourbon
bad.
is all over the place with proof. And
True.
the thing of it is they can be. They have a lot more to work with, I think, being, it in the places that it's primarily made, as opposed to Scotch, where their climate is a lot different.
Trying to think we got some scotches in the 60s. I never seen one in the 70s, but certainly seen plenty in the 60s.
Yeah, but it's just not as often. I mean, you
No,
can
it's almost
find
never.
barrel-proof bourbons coming out of everywhere.
Yeah, you
And
do
it's
now.
just not the same with Scotch, unfortunately.
I wonder if they were to make a blended cask strength, what kind of proof they could get,
It
because
would be interesting.
they don't have the
Yes.
same. They have like they can distill up to what we would call light whiskey, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's true. Hey, Bill, how's it going?
And they
Good
can
to
put
see
it in
you.
the barrel quite a bit higher too. So, with the fact that the alcohol evaporates first, I'd be interested to know.
Yeah, Donner Pass, the Barton's Rick House collapsed several years
Yeah,
ago.
they did. Yeah, they've had some fires, they've had some collapses, they've had some rivers be flowing with whiskey because of them. You
Killing
know,
tons and tons of fish.
hey,
Yeah,
who doesn't love
that's
whiskey
a good
fish?
question too, and I don't know if we'd ever find out, or if it's something they disclosed or anything. If
Oh.
any of the barrels survived.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, most of them survived, in fact,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Andy
remember
says, I
seeing-
need the Broken Rick House edition. They haven't just aged up yet enough for us to get the ridiculous rendition of I survived the collapse edition
Ooh.
or something.
I just moved on to the second in our lineup, which I believe is a store pick. You said, Matt?
Yeah, so it's funny. As I was looking around, I have several more bottles. The rest weren't open, so I didn't pull them tonight because I was like, I don't need one of these open. So this is a 2016 goody pick that I found, which I didn't even know I had. But yeah, it is a small batch goody pick from 2016.
I didn't
So-
even know I
Kind
had.
of funny.
You didn't remember it at this point.
I found lots of things I don't know I have all the time now. That's half the fun.
It is much richer. It is cleaner, I want to say.
It's also, from 2016, whereas its other bottles from 2021. So
There's more going on in the bottle, in the glass, in the store pick to me than that first one that we had. There's so much more going on. It's not just like a cinnamon bomb.
I liked this one. I really
yeah, there's a
enjoyed
lot
it.
more depth to that, certainly.
Yeah. There's a lot more. There's leather and there's more like just an oak tannin feel.
A little bit
Slight
of
vanilla
grapefruit.
to it, a little bit of a creaminess, like a custard or whipped creaminess.
Mhm.
Yeah, I get like grapefruit and grape nuts. Super interesting. But that's the whole fun of single barrels in general. They generally,
Which is not something that you get often on a bourbon.
I don't even know if you get. I don't even know if they still make small batch picks. They probably don't with all their other picks for foolproof and ball and bond now. I don't even know if they still do small batch picks. I doubt it, but maybe. Who knows?
They're talking about they're releasing the Broken Rick House edition. I'm surprised nobody's released a I Survived the Pandemic edition yet.
I'm sure they will at some point.
It's
This is way better, significantly better. Probably a little bit older. I mean, be my guess. What's in here? Like I said, from several. It's from 6 years ago at this point too, so that makes a difference. There was a lot more bourbon to go around 6 years ago, as far as what was available at the time, than what you'd be putting in barrels or putting out now currently.
the hype around the spirits in the last 3 years.
Oh, it's dramatically changed in the last 3 years for sure.
But
Even the last two
it's
have
been
been
going
even
on
worse.
for about
Every year gets worse and worse. It seems like.
Yeah. Well, I'm going into these liquor stores as part of my job. I have to travel and visit lots and lots of liquor stores in the DFW area. Oh, so sad for me. And it, man, the number of them that are just having issues just ordering product that they used to always be able to get.
Yeah.
It's really, really crazy. I'm seeing a lot more just empty shelves in the liquor stores, and it's a little bit of an easier sales tactic when I can say, well, you can't sell air, so how about I offer you some product to put in the place of that air that can't sell?
That's true.
Not just a tornado warning or watch. They actually put us in a severe thunderstorm watch.
Okay.
Oh joy! Yeah, there's lots. I
feel
agree.
like
So there's
it's very
a lot of empty shelves. Not in every store, but there's plenty of stores. They don't have squat.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, that sucks.
We're just in a little lull.
Yes, I'll take the lull because it was pretty loud there for a bit, for sure. All right, so let's move on to one of the allocated ones, which is hard to find. Which is, I think this is 4045, and this is the Sweet Wheat that came out a couple years ago.
Thought you said Kirkland next.
Oh shit, you're right. Never mind. I'll do this one first. From Eric Evanson, the amazing 1 liter Kirkland 1792 edition. Thanks for reminding me. Yes,
Shall we go?
look at this ridiculous thing. It's hilarious. Now, apparently, there's 2 or 3 other versions of this now. By Kirkland, but we just have this one. So
That's
we'll
the
do
one
this
that
one.
sticks
We
out,
appreciate
man.
it from Eric. So I'm sure he'll be here later when he checks in. Be thrilled, but yeah, we'll get a review on this one sooner than later since it's a donated one. So giving back tomorrow's release is a Eric donation.
That is true, Stacy. Stuff coming from overseas was also sitting in port for a really long time.
True.
And then they had all the, trucker strikes and bullshit and all that shit too. So
it's still sitting in ports. It's still sitting on the ocean. A lot of it sitting there for weeks. Still,
a lot of everything is still sitting on the ocean.
Okay, that one to me tastes more like what I associate sourced Barton to taste like. I have a couple of others in our collection that I think are possibly sourced from Barton, and that reminds me more of those than the original 1792.
Agree. Yeah. I think, that's all. The thing is that sad is, I don't know if there's no age statement on this, but we know it's at least 4 years old based on the label. This is a Kentucky straight with no age statement.
But I'm thinking it's not much more than that.
I'm not, but there's plenty of 15-year-old Barton I've had that's the same profile.
Really?
Absolutely. It tastes a lot like them. But I think he said this was, it was $20, $25, something like that.
Nice.
And it's a liter, so can't really put. No, it tastes fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It tastes like bourbon. Straight up,
that tastes lower proof. I'm assuming we're stepping up each time.
Yeah, it's 90. We're going down to 92.
Okay, this
I
did
just want to
actually
start with
taste.
the base model.
This one actually tastes a little bit lower in proof. It feels a little thinner. Feels a little bit more watery.
Agree. Yeah, because like I said, the original one used to have an 8-year age statement, which it's not 8 anymore. I would guess it's more like 6, based on
Thanks for that, Andy. Stacy said a friend of mine owns an Irish whiskey brand. His second batch sat in port in warehouses for 5 months.
Damn.
Andy says, Stacy, now he can claim it as port finished.
That's right.
But I'm bumped. That's a good one.
Yeah, I actually reached out to them, but still no response. Who knows? Let's try again.
I like that one.
Halloween.
Least so far. So far, yeah.
So far, 2 is the winning.
Store pick from 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
We've only done 3, but
yeah.
So far 2's in the winning.
But it's good. It's just nothing unique. But I don't think really most Kirklands are going for unique. They're just going for solid, solid price, solid product for the money. Yeah, I like it. It's good. It's not as good as the other one, but it's good. And I threw it in here just so we could see what we think of it. All right.
Yeah.
That over there.
Okay.
Now let's go to Sweet Wheat. All right. So like I said, this is one of the allocated ones. It's kind of a real pain in the ass to get. This one is 91.2 proof. So what they do is everything else is high rye from these guys. And this one is the sweet wheat. So they replace the rye with wheat.
Okay.
So it should be a little bit softer just because it's wheat in general. That's how it works out. They do make a high rye. Like I said, I don't have that's supposed to be a way higher percentage of it. I've tried the high rye and the port, but it's been a while. They're both really good. Unfortunately, they also haven't put them out in a few years, so I don't have one. I
really want to try the port.
I don't think I put the port out in like 6 years or so. I haven't had a port since the last time I tried a port was maybe 16 or 17. It's been a long time.
Hey, cool
running. How's it going?
I can definitely smell the stamp of 1792.
Yeah, the Barton fingerprint's still right there in it.
Right.
I'm not picking up the sweet wheat.
It does, going back to the regular one, it definitely smells softer for sure.
Okay. I was smelling it against B. I was smelling it against our store pick from 2016.
Oh, yeah. Smell it against this one.
It just smells super light and airy.
Yeah.
A little bit of coconut.
Yep. it does have that, like it's called sweet wheat. That wheat sweet that comes through.
Like
I'm getting
toasted
more like
bread.
a vanilla and more of a spun sugar on this one than I am on the original.
Like angel food cake.
Yeah, agree. A little bit of strawberry even.
Or even like a devil's food cake, that denser, more spongy.
Chocolate version of it, yeah.
A chocolate version.
More or less. I mean, it really is, to me, that's what it always... I always like those little Debbies with the devil's something. Those are tasty.
Thanks,
Okay.
Google. Can you get it?
Yeah.
Can you get the difference?
More so on the palate. I like the rye version much better than I like the wheat version. It is softer for sure.
Yeah, this is the first time really comparing these ever. Usually, you drink several other things that night that are the more allocated ones. But yeah, this is fine, but you're right. I don't really like this as much at all. And it's like $40, $45. So yeah, this to me it's fine. It's not bad whiskey or anything.
No,
but boring,
I think this is like aiming for the crowd that like thinks Blanton's is the best thing ever.
Oh, there's no doubt. That's exactly what these guys are aiming for.
Okay, because that's what it feels like. It feels like a swing at that crowd of no, you've never tasted the smoothest whiskey. Let me pour you this.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, because you're not even going for like a Weller crowd, which is a much harsher wheat.
Yeah.
But yeah, this I think it's good. It's just nothing exciting. Let's see here.
Everybody
Cohen, we don't even get Frey's Ranch here at all. I've never seen it here. So I've heard really good things of it. That's I think out of Nevada. Everybody said it's really good. We don't even get it. I'd love to try it. Hey, Jupiter Lane and Roscoe, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Holy crap. It's going for 90 to 105 in secondary, Andy. That's insane.
Wow.
Well, I have a bottle for sale at that price. That's just stupid.
Yeah,
like,
that's
this
nice.
one, based on its taste, is a lifetime bottle supply, as far as I'm concerned.
Truly, because it's simple. It's definitely falls to me in the category of like a background whiskey.
Yeah,
I think I bought this 2 years ago and opened it with Taylor at Goody Goody. So it's been a while. And you can see how much I drink of these based on how much is in them. Not much. And in fact, most of it's out because I gave you guys samples of it tonight. So most of it hasn't really been drank at all. What's the port? $750 plus for the port? Holy crap. Yeah, like I said, they haven't made the port in a long time is why. It's the novelty valve of the sweet, Eric. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. It's just something else different for them to put out. It's fine. It's not my favorite.
That's insane.
$750 plus.
Yeah, it's good. It's not $750 good. I assure you of that. But it is good. I have not
found a whiskey that's good yet.
Oh, I've found some scotches that are $750 good, but sure as hell haven't found any bourbon $750 good. Hey, Whiskey Lover, good to see you there from Belgium. If you haven't checked out his channel, please check out his as well. I know it's like 4 in the morning, whatever silly ass time it is over there for you right now. So yeah, I think they're 6 hours ahead, something like that. That's the one I really want to try, Stacy, is the stuff from O'Shaughnessy. Yeah, we need to try this stuff. I know Steve says he'll get us a bottle of it. I need to get back with Steve so we can get one of those. So yeah, that stuff sounds really good. All right, let's move on to the 12-year. So
I was gonna say I'm gonna have to switch out. Hang on, I'm gonna put these in the back and move the other ones up front. Hopefully, I'm trying to do this without dragging anything across my table and making horrible noises for people that are listening.
Makes me sad. Your friend drank all their port and didn't know it was rare. That sucks.
Yeah. Like a piece of bacon.
Yeah, so this is a 96.6, 12 years old. So yeah, older version. But yeah, we have a sample here I got from our buddy Carl Ivy. Thanks, Carl. So I don't have to open my bottle, and I appreciate that. It's like you got enough things that are open. So this works just fine. Hey, Ash, I actually have had King of Kentucky. It was excellent at $250. Absolutely was fantastic.
We're going to catch up to you in just a minute. We took a bacon break for a palate cleanse.
We tried the Kentucky Owl 17-year, which retails at $1,000. Not worth that at all. So, but yeah, the King of Kentucky is very, very good. But I don't think I'd pay $750 for it. Like I said, the retail thing of that one's $250, and it's one of the best bourbons I've ever had is Kentucky. Thankfully, Dustin sent me a sample of that one. He was kind enough to do so. It's quite amazing. So otherwise, I don't think I've ever even seen a bottle in Texas prior of a Kentucky. But it's quite good stuff. Hey, Eric, good to see you.
Hey, Eric.
We did your Kirkland version earlier on, Eric. So we'll get you a full review of that one here in the next few weeks, though. Over $100 for the 12. Holy crap, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We don't have much of this one left, so be sparing with your sips.
Okay. Weasley. Down in front.
Well, I didn't share any bacon.
It's like, give me bacon. Go get it. Get it, Weasley. Get it.
He didn't hear it hit.
He's a smart cat. He listens for it to hit before he moves.
Now the deaf dog got up off the couch and is over there looking for it now, because he knows he can't hear shit anyway.
Go lay down.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a little bit higher proof, 96.6, so that's nice for the 12 year.
Ooh,
Definitely smells like 12 years.
Oak.
Oak is most definitely there.
That definitely smells much older.
Significantly.
Yeah, the oak and the tannins, the rich leather.
First thing for sure.
Oh,
I am king.
This reminds me of like older Pappy.
Yeah, as far as the oakiness for sure.
Yeah.
Weasley is the
amount of.
I mean, they are owned by Sazerac, so
Interesting.
Granted, one's made at Buffalo Trace, one's made at but they're not very far apart. Hey, spicy and inbred. Very nice to see you.
But we probably could.
That would be funny.
Oh, I like that one a lot. That one's the most complex that you've given me so far. The oak is definitely the predominant note, but there's still a nice sweetness in there. The rye comes in at the end and kind of kicks you with a little bit of black pepper. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, much more drying, obviously, the older oak.
Yeah, it is very drying on the pan.
More lemon lime on the fruits on this one.
Yeah, if Weller 12 had rye.
It would just make it better. Or as my wife says, it tastes like cardboard. She's like, Weller 12, she's like, people like this shit? I'm like, yeah, it goes for lots of money. She's like,
I loved it at the $30 price point. I thought it was a great price.
Yeah, I mean, shit, they used to be like 22. They would go for nothing.
Yeah.
And I remember you used to be able to get the old 175s of it. It was like $30. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And now they don't even make 175s of the 12 anymore.
Nope.
Bill, yeah, I'm actually enjoying all of these so far.
We went into this not expecting to, because the one 1792 bottle that we've actually had,
it might have been full proof.
I think it was a full proof. We really just didn't enjoy very much. But we're really enjoying this 12-year.
April Fool's Stream 2023, just cats eating bacon.
That'll be hilarious.
We can do that.
We can make that happen.
I don't know if any of you guys
see how many super chats the cats get. It'll be funny as hell.
Throw down more bacon for super chats.
This actually is the channel with cats eating bacon. You haven't caught on yet.
That's right. Okay, that's competing for my number one spot with B, the store pick from 6 years ago.
We could probably
I couldn't tell you when I opened that store pick, tried any of these in a long time. That store pick was really quite great.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have lots of store
picks. It's not
as
complex. It's not as oaky as the 12, but
it's damn good.
I still think that's my favorite in the lineup right now. But I think number 2 spot has moved to this 12-year. That's tasty.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got several store picks of Full Proof and Ball and Bond. None of them are open, so I didn't put them in. I don't think we need another 6 of these tonight at least. So I figured this was good. This was good. All right, let's move on to the single barrel, which don't really see these very often. This is 98.6. This is the actual one just called single barrel. And the other cool thing I like about them is they have each is a different colored band to make it easy if you don't read the giant letters in the front. You can at least tell by the band color that they are all different.
If you look at the background there, you can see all the different band colors.
So, which is very nice. So, you got the maroon, you got the
It's like a
light
brand.
brown, gray, yellow, black, and this
Yeah.
whitish color. I don't know, cream, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, the single barrel. This actually came. I think was a random thing that William found in the back at Mirage, like maybe 3-4 years ago. He's like, I found this in the back. Do you want this? I was like, how much? He's like, I think this is $30. So it's not expensive.
Nice.
I was like, yeah, I'll take it for that. I'd never seen one at that time before. He's like, yeah, I'll definitely take it. He's like, I found this. I figured you like it. I was like, I definitely will take that. But it's, like I said, a little bit higher proof, which I like,
Yeah.
Step up the proof just a little bit. Not massive differences of proof on these, but, it's nice, a little bit higher. It does smell very nice.
I think we need to start recording the cats playing with the laser pointer
98.6 on this one.
and eating bacon and putting
Cat
it on
eating
YouTube.
bacon, there you go.
And playing with the laser pointer.
There you
Because
go.
That sometimes was ridiculously funny when the
Hey,
two
Greg,
youngers
how's it going?
go at it.
Okay. No, I'm not mad about that one. I like the proof point. The heat definitely shows up. Oh, we got a question.
So he says, at a local North Carolina ABC store, had the Heaven 17. Hold it for a local bar for $2.75. That's actually not a bad price for that one. A blend is 17, 19, and 20, but for 118 proof. You got to hold it. It's always nice. It's cool. But yeah, that's not a bad price for that at all. Oh, the Old Redbreast $15 pass. That is a great whiskey. As the new ones, as we all know, unfortunately disappointing.
I think I got myself a side channel.
There you go. Side channel of whiskey and kitties.
Just start.
Just what I need, more videos to edit.
I'll just do
Just
them.
live stream it. No editing involved. Problem solved.
Or I'll just stockpile a bunch of videos on my phone and just upload them weekly.
Oh yeah, Roscoe. We really like the small batch. There's for $25. That's good whiskey, and it, like we said, it's available pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially, like I said, we have an older pick from 16, but I don't think they make picks of that one anymore. All right, so let's see what we think here.
I like this one, Matt.
It's got a nice depth to it on the
It
nose.
does. It's rich and it's big and it's bold on the palate.
Yeah, a lot of nice toasted oak on there.
The
Nice
proof
cinnamon,
point shows
black
up, but
pepper.
it's not huge.
What is that?
Text from Dad.
Bread. Hey Jerry, good to see you.
You getting weather?
There's
That was
always weather outside, Dad.
the space weather.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Well, we can. Yes, Andy, we've had Gulf Coast. I don't think any three of us are fans at all. Gulf Coast, aka Giant, not my favorite.
No.
Giant is just Giant. It's basic bitch whiskey,
We still have
and it's not great. It's not bad. It's not good.
So,
It's just
Wow.
meh. And if it's the new, Texas MGP version, I mean, the MGP of Texas, it's a massive, just the biggest distillery in Texas by far is Gulf Coast, but they haven't put anything out of it. They're going like, oh, that's amazing. The best I'm saying is like, oh, that's weird. That's like the best response I've ever gotten on a Gulf Coast whiskey. So maybe they'll get better, but so far I'm not impressed. Hey, Swami, good to see you. How's it going?
I don't know if maybe they just bought bad barrels or what they did. But,
I don't know, dude. So
Hey,
far,
what is this one that we're drinking now?
this is just the one called Single Barrel.
just single barrel.
Interesting. Okay. This was nice. I like this one.
Oh yeah, that's got a lot of nice spice to it too. A lot
Yeah.
of cinnamon, a lot of black pepper.
I understand why they picked this and didn't want to put this in a blend.
Yeah.
Nice lemon zest. That's a really nice warming heat to it. That's nice. It's a good
Yeah,
bottle.
the proof shows up on the palate, but it's not super overwhelming. The hug is nice and in the chest.
Yeah, I like that one. Are you laughing at Swami's?
Yes. That apparently Basic Bitch is the Dustin of whiskey. Dustin's not around to defend himself. That's pretty
No.
funny.
Dustin has the opposite of basic bitch whiskeys.
Yeah, he drinks all the expensive shit over his channel on Top Shelf.
Ridiculously expensive.
This would not show up on Dustin's channel. He'd be like,
No.
don't give us that swill.
If
The
it's
only
not
way
18 years old or more, it's probably
Yeah,
not
he might
gonna
have like
be
the
on that
12
channel.
on there, but I think that'd be about it.
the only way this would show up on Dustin's channel is if he was videoing we're pouring it down the sink.
Yeah, really, right?
Yep, not even worth mixing with Coke.
Oh, that's a good idea, Greg. Yeah, see where it ended up going to see if you can try that bottle. That's a good plan. The only problem is, what are they going to charge? For, to try it. I bet it's $100 or more a shot. Would not surprise me.
Yeah.
For $275, yeah, I bet it's close to $100 for a drink of that.
Yeah, it's probably 70.
Yeah,
I would say probably 70
probably.
for a 1 ounce. That's probably what they're charging for it, so that they can justify spending that much money on a bottle.
Just depends.
It's amazing what restaurants do with whiskey prices.
Mm-hmm. And they get stupid pappy, which they paid $300-400 for the 23, and then they charge you the same price for what they paid for the bottle per drink, which is absurd. It's not worth it. Anyone has that, you're not missing anything. The Prideful Goat 15. Okay, I've tried that one. Oh, it was only the second whiskey. Oh, nice.
The restaurant I used to work out charged 70 for the 20 years.
Yeah, yours was fair. That was a super fair price, what you guys charged.
I don't think it was too bad. I mean,
nah, 70's fair. I don't have a problem with that. Ooh, a bourbon aged barley wine. Ooh, that sounds awesome, Cohen. I love barley wine. Barley wine is fantastic stuff. Big fan of barley wines and meads. Oh, yeah, I had a barley wine over at Ron's that was finished in a Lagavulin barrel. That shit was great.
I'm back and forth on this one with B, our single barrel that we the small batch from 2016.
The second one.
I don't know, that small batch smells really good.
I think the small batch wins on the nose, but the single barrel wins on the palate, hands down.
Oh, it's way more complex on the single barrel on the palate. Yeah, I'd agree on that. The nose is super nice. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, Andy, and plus MGP is going to keep all their good shit now for their own brands like Rossville and Remus, as they should.
Right.
And which are both great brands and great whiskeys. In case somebody hasn't tried their own stuff, that's good. We've had David Whitmer on when those brands actually came out. So that was 2019, 2020, somewhere in there.
Pikesville?
No, that's Heaven Hill.
Okay, that one's Heaven Hill.
Yeah, Rossville Union.
Union.
That's Sand and the George Remus lineup.
Yeah, I knew there was a Ville. Rossville Union, Heaven, and then what were the other ones? Barton?
Aiton Sand, and then George Remus.
And George Remus.
That's the three big ones.
We got a new favorite, Matt, the single barrel.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah, I think so
quite
too.
Nice. All right.
We're probably not going to have the same single barrel that we have, but our single barrel is delicious.
Well, let's go to Bottled and Bond, 1792. Obviously established in 1897 with the one distiller season, at least 4 years old, in a bonded area. The usual lovely thing that goes with this. All right. Well, let's see what we think here.
With a yellow
yellow label.
We'll call it a necktie.
Yellow necktie.
There you go. It's better than an Italian necktie. So, it ends poorly.
The single barrel still has more going on at a lower proof than this 100 one does.
Well, that's Greg because malty stuff is better. It's just really not up for debate. That's why they're bougie on it.
This one to me smells lighter, like the wheat.
Yes, I would definitely agree.
Pepper. It doesn't have as much of the rye character, especially compared to this single barrel that we just tasted. To me, this one smells like the wheat was, where it's just very, very light and delicate and going for a more approachable crowd.
If you go back and smell the wheat, though, it smells funky compared to this one now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's weird.
Was that 4? Yeah.
Yeah. Now James E. Pepper, I really like. The only thing good news about James E. Pepper is they're starting to pump out their own stuff now, and it's really, really good. because I got to try some maybe a month and a half ago or so.
It's like
It's good stuff coming out of them. Yeah, Old Pepper's the name they're going to be under.
Going on with
It's
glass.
really, really good stuff.
The nose.
So I've got a bottle of that somewhere around here, but it's quite tasty. Yeah, I like 1776. That's good stuff. Especially the rye. The bourbon's interesting because I think what did that finish in? Rum cask, I think. Something like that. Cherry cask finished one
I like
too.
this one.
The palate comes through much more than the nose was giving me. I still don't know that I like it better than the single barrel, but I definitely think the palate out surpasses the nose on this one.
Oh yeah,
I totally agree.
yeah.
The nose, like you
nose
said,
is
nice
very
and floral and
delicate,
yeah.
and then you take a drink and it's rich and viscous.
And that's when the 100 shows up. And
Yeah,
and it grabs
that's
a
when the
hold.
bottle and bond shows up.
Yeah.
That's
It's
quite
thick,
nice.
It's rich, it's viscous, it grabs a hold. It's nice and oily and clingy. I think I still like the single barrel better,
clingy.
What's Pepper doing to make their own so
but
good?
this is nice. I like the 100.
From what I understand, Juniper Land on Pepper, they went back to the old recipes and the old stuff that they made, basically a couple hundred years ago at Old Pepper, and that's as far as I know, they're remaking those old styles, and that's why it's supposedly so good. I'm doing a ton of research on them, but that's from the preliminary stuff I've read. That's what's supposedly going on, whether it's really good stuff. But yeah, I really like Old Pepper. They're making great stuff come out of there. Donner Pass, it's going to be possible. They're just running out of stuff. Even like their light whiskeys and stuff, they're running out of MGP. They're just people found out. It's funny. You went from it's MGP, it's crap to that's really good shit. Now we need to all have it, and they're just running out.
Well, I think just MGP underestimated the number of craft distilleries that were going to pop up and walk.
Well, that's true too.
And then they also underestimated how popular their brands would do.
Mm-hmm,
and I think that those two things happening happening within 5 years of each other, right?
Yeah, that's true
too. The boom happened over about a 5-year period of time as they were deciding, hey, we're going to go ahead and make a brand of our own. The boom didn't stop. There's more and more distilleries still popping up all over the place that need whiskey. And then their brand actually took off probably better than anticipated.
Yeah. Castle and Key just released and flooded the secondary. So we've had the Castle. So Pinhook was originally MGP, but the new Pinhooks are Castle and Key distilled, and they're very, very good. Now I realize they just released under the Castle and Key name. I don't have any of their stuff. I mean, there's the Restoration Rochester, which is good, but their bourbon just came out from them. I know some people around here got it, but I haven't tried it at all. So I will have to ask someone that has an open bottle if we can try some of it, and I'll let you know. But I have not tried the new one yet. It's Smoke Wagon's fault. I think it's more than just Smoke Wagon's fault. It's a lot of really good. Even places like Obtanium is another one. Why it's gone. There's lots and lots of people that sourced from GP and made really good stuff, or take Bellmead, things like that. That's all MGP. And of course, the Bellmead name's going away. They're going to the Nelson Greenbrier name on that stuff, which is also not going to be sourced anywhere. It's going to be made by them. I'm sure it's going to be totally different because I've had Nelson Greenbrier. There's a bottle in the other room we need to review that's been here, sitting there for at least 2 years on the dining room table we reviewed. That I borrowed from John. So sorry, we need to still review that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Captain.
Oh, this is a different John.
Different John?
Different John.
I got stuff from John too that's been sitting on the table for 2 years.
I know you do.
OMG.
I have lots of things from people sitting around here. We
should review that flask blend that John got us from Balcones.
Oh, yeah. That's a delicious thing. I still have most of it sitting up in the cabinet.
I did too. I haven't touched ours.
It's quite good.
It's sitting back here somewhere?
No, it's sitting over there.
You moved it?
I think we got one more whiskey, Matt.
Yes, we do.
And maybe before we move on to that, what do we got coming out this week?
We have the Drungamish, which is from Speyside Distillery. I know they made a really amazing name, but that's coming out tomorrow. And then on Thursday, what was coming out Thursday? It's the Wheated Balcones. And then the liqueur this week is the Pimm's Elderberry, elderberry and blackberry, or sorry, elderflower and blackberry. is the liqueur for this week. So, and there's some bacon happy kitties there. And Joseph Magnus, you're right, is also amazing MGP stuff. This is a good point too.
Joe Mag is tasty.
That is some pretty freaking great stuff. No doubt about that. And then
Joe
Nancy
Mag
blended amazing.
Nancy.
It's all Nancy's fault. We'll just blame Nancy.
Yep.
For making amazing whiskey and finishing it in really cool barrels. So, you know. Well, that's what's coming out this week. And like I said, next on Saturday, we got the Iron Root event. Who wasn't here earlier. Like, once again, that starts at 10 for bottle sales because, that's when bottle sales start in Texas. And then the private tour for us starts at 11 a.m. and back in the barrel house. And it'll be a fun tasting back there with Robert and all that good stuff. So that's what we've got going on. And then I'll have the Glencairns with me too for sale for $15 a piece. So anybody that's hasn't talked to already will be there. They will be available.
I'll bring the challenge coins too.
There we go. We'll have those too. So we've got the foolproof, which is foolproof of them is what it goes in the barrel at 125. So I wish this would just be cask strength, but it's not. It is just foolproof at 125. Now this is a goody pick from 2017. This is actually, I think this is the one that first came out was 2017, the foolproof. And this has got the black necktie on it here. So
Necktie.
125 proof. So let's see what we think of this. Oh, yes. And then the Dark Cove that Andy gave us. Got to do the Dark Cove committee release. Yes, Andy. There are lots of amazing things sitting here. We do appreciate it. There's that. Was it yeah, Andy gave us 2 or 3 other ones we got to do.
Teasing me. She got to start clicking on shit. Oh,
yeah, Bill, we'll miss you. Another
Weasley's
time, my friend. Another time.
clicking on shit.
Gonna X us out of this thing.
Wow, that's awesome, daughter. You nosed a Joe Mag for 44 minutes. That is some impressive. Not to drink it after that long either. That's pretty awesome. Now, is that just the regular Joe Mag or the triple cask, the double cask, or the cigar blend?
The cigar blend I could probably nose for a good 20 minutes.
Yeah,
it changes so much in the course of like 10.
That it does.
I know that the whole time I'm drinking Joe Mag because it changes between drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you guys see that?
What the hell was that?
I don't know what just happened.
She just smacked him because I guess she thought he was getting bacon.
Oh.
Oh no, she tried to put him in his place, but she's small.
Okay, the original 3 cast. Nice. I don't know, Colin.
They were on they were on Jimmy Fallon, which was actually Jimmy Kimmel on the first, and we listened to one of their songs.
I don't know.
It was different.
The 2 Jimmys switched talk show hosts that on April 1st. So Jimmy Fallon was on Jimmy Kimmel show, and Jimmy Kimmel was on the Tonight Show.
Oh, okay.
Which is really fucking cool for Jimmy Kimmel. He got to host the fucking Tonight Show. How cool is that?
I don't know. I haven't watched them in years. I couldn't tell you.
There's no reason to.
Why would I watch it when there's so much better shit to watch on TV or on YouTube? I'd much rather watch a history documentary than watch those 2 fuckers.
I'm right there with you, man. I
have no interest in them whatsoever. They're not funny, so number one. So it's like, well, I'll just pass. Just like SNL, not funny, boring.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, that's not good enough.
I like Weekend Update.
It's not Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald's the best at it. That's
Well,
come on now.
That's like saying it's not Jon Stewart. Nobody's going to ever fill that spot. Like,
you're right. That's why, because that dude sucks.
You can't. Well, yeah, Trevor Noah's awful.
He sucks. That guy's terrible.
Yeah, he's
not funny at all. He blows.
Yeah.
Should go back to, where's he from? South Africa. He should leave.
I don't know.
I don't like that guy.
I don't know. But
he's not funny.
I miss Jon Stewart. His new show is really fun. The problem.
Jon Stewart's funny.
We got.
Yeah, full proof. We still got 30 minutes to sit here and bullshit.
Wonderful fucking whiskey that I just drank, and yeah, it's my favorite.
No, we haven't seen that, Andy, at all. I'd like to try that one, that fermentation from Ardbeg. Would love to try it, but everybody I've asked that they don't seen it. They don't think they're going to get it either, which sucks. I like to try it though, but yeah, we'll see. It is what it is.
I'll find out who distributes Ardbeg and see if I can't contact.
That would be great. I would love to get that bottle.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
because we've had the last several years worth of all the Ardbeg special releases. That one, hadn't seen it. I've asked all of our people. They're like, we don't know. We don't think we're gonna get it, which sucks.
Yeah, that really sucks because
generally we like them. They are overpriced at this point, but they are good, generally speaking.
I bought the Scorch last year. I liked it so much.
Yeah, Scorch was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandman.
This smells nice.
It's going for 300 on secondary. You can.
Well, I guess that's a good time. I guess. Hey, Grandman, good to see you.
Fuck off.
You can.
I'm not paying 300. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
I think the only Ardbeg I would consider paying 300 might be Lord of the Isles because it was the first special release.
Right.
Which I'm sure goes for like 1,000 or more now.
Well, I mean, they released it so long ago.
Yeah, it was. So I think it was 2000. I think something when that came out.
Yeah.
That was an amazing whiskey. I'm shocked how long that thing lasted at the vault for, to be real honest. Because I know we finished at the end of the last Somm class.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I'm going to make a blend.
Yeah, oh, yeah, Bill. There's no doubt. The problem is it used to be like community was like 100, 125, and now they're like 175, 200. They're just going up too damn much. That's the problem.
It's because everybody wants them. So they're going to make them pay for it.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah. It's the whole cult of Ardbeg problem. So it keeps going up and up and up. So I don't know. Unfortunately, they also can become kind of a tater bait as well as part of the issue with it. So
read Greg's post and then don't respond to it. Don't put it up. That needs to be kept private. But heard that, Greg. Thank you. Are you part of our Discord? Maybe one of our,
awesome. Oh, yeah, that's cool, Greg. Sweet.
Maybe one of our mods could drop a Discord link. We are almost always around in the Discord. You can find at least one of us.
That, or you can also hit us up at whiskeycrusaders3@gmail.com.
Indeed.
Oh, we're also on Instagram and Facebook.
All for that. That sounds good. We're very interested in that.
Those prices don't sound too shabby.
That's right, Roscoe. You're correct. He sucks. That's because his partner, who is amazing, is awesome and he sucks. Adam Carolla is actually good. Jimmy Kimmel is not. So, he got that going for us. He's actually hilariously funny and actually smart. Jimmy Kimmel is not. When he was back on the Man Show, when he wasn't the whoopified person he is now, he was funny. But now he's just pandering a bunch of a-holes.
Oh, so. I went back to my favorite up until we got to the higher proof ones here. There's almost no flavor going on in it at all compared to
the full proof this is a really good pick.
Compared to the full proof, man, this thing is big and bold and in your face.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. The nose, it's like, this is the good shit.
The palate too, Matt. The palate's just disappointing.
It's comparable. Yeah. Oh yeah, Springbank is the other new tater bait, which unfortunately, and I blame Whiskey Tube ourselves for Springbank because nobody knew what it was until we started talking about it because we're dumb and talking the hell up, and now you can't find the damn shit. It's like, son of a bitch.
Same thing with like Hazelburn.
Super easy to find.
Yep.
And it wasn't, and the price was really good, and now it's like, well, forget it. Dang it.
Yep. I mean, we're doing it to ourselves with all of them. The Henry McKenna bottled and bond. I mean,
oh my gosh, I there's some bottles now. I'm like afraid to even talk about them anymore.
Yeah.
At all. Like I don't even bring them up on the show because I like them and don't want to talk about them because I don't want them to get big. It's like I'm just not gonna say nothing. We'll talk about this amongst ourselves, not on the show, because I just don't need it to go anywhere. And it's delicious. Yeah, Greg, join it. It's a great time. Anytime you have questions about whiskey, someone in there will certainly be able to answer it. Or just at the store browsing, you need help, post it in there. We'll definitely, someone's going to come answer, hey, buy X. And just post a whole swab of it on there. Works perfect.
Yep. There's always somebody around, even if it's 2 a.m. There's somebody that's going to answer you.
There's because we have, it's international on there. So you've got guys over in Europe that'll certainly answer you in the middle of the night.
Or you got those crazy guys that just don't go to bed.
Or those people like, me or Dustin or Jason Coast that don't sleep. So, we're up. If you want to answer 2, 3 in the morning, there's a good chance I'll probably answer. If I'm awake, I'll answer.
I usually wake up to a whole bunch of notifications.
Well, we imagine.
As do I.
And unless I'm tagged in something, I just swipe it. Go away, notifications. I'll catch up at some point.
Wow. Damn. Donner Pass, you got some great deals there, bud. That's awesome. That's great. What a hell of a prices. Oh, yeah. Back the 2018, the Springbank Cash Strike 12 for 85. Yes, it was. And it's also a better product, the old ones, too, as Springbank. The new ones are good. They're not what the old black labels were, I think, a better product. Oh, yeah, the chicken cock. That's good shit, man. They made it famous. It was a good video. That and the Fighting Cock.
Fighting Cock was funnier.
Cock.
Well, Fighting Cock was out of control, but it was funny.
Oh my god, the laughter.
The funniest thing was we got like a strike for that like 8 months later. I'm like, this has been on for 8 months. Like, oh, you're right. Never mind. They took it off. I'm like, this is bullshit. Because it had a ton of views. I'm like, you can't take that off. I'm like, it's been here forever. I was like, it's not a reference to the body part. It's a reference to the name of the brand. Like,
I don't know. I referenced the body part a lot in that video.
It doesn't matter. I argued for us and we won. That's all that matters. I don't care.
I made cock jokes.
Mm-hmm.
It was amusing.
It was. But the funny thing, with Chicken Cock, Greg Snyder came on the show. It was one of our best interviews ever. That dude was amazing.
And we didn't have one single cock joke.
And the funny thing is that he specialized in fucking wood.
Yeah.
He was a wood specialist, and we had zero cock jokes the entire time because he was so fucking interesting and so knowledgeable.
They were there.
We just chose to say none.
But I kept them to myself.
Because we ended up figuring out the guy's like a titan of the industry. Like, he was the guy who knows everybody that you've never heard of, but has been in the industry for 40 years and is like a king that's like behind the scenes. It was that guy.
Yeah.
Well, and again, his knowledge of oak, his knowledge of
wood,
how good wood makes for good barrels, makes for good whiskey. We learned so freaking much on that stream.
Cheers, Donald.
Not only that, I mean, and then his stories about like Jimmy Russell, how like the Russell's Reserve came out. He told us because he was there when that stuff came out. It was just really interesting to hear all of his knowledge. All right, Scott, we'll see you on Saturday, Scott. It'll be fun. Saturday's going to be a lot of fun, guys. I'm looking for. There's got quite a few people coming up in there, so it should be a lot of fun. Hold on, my child's calling me.
Uh-oh.
Night, Scott. Donald, I hope you make it home from work safely.
Uber safely, sir. Uber safely.
Or ride the train, whatever you're doing tonight.
Yes. Yeah, whatever's safest. It's always nice. Yeah. Can somebody link the interview we did with Greg Snyder with Chicken Cock when he was on? That was probably, I think that was a 2020 or 2019 video. Yep. It's from a while ago, but it's a really, really good
2019. Interview. It was pre-pandemic.
Yeah, you're right. It was. Yeah, that's probably like late 2019, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if one of the mods will take care of it, that'd be great. Hey, Bourbon Rendezvous, good to see you. I might have to pour some more foolproof. This is quite delicious.
That's what we do.
Oh, they're not in the room, Bill. They're downstairs. She was just calling about food. I guess Belle put, I don't know, bagel bites or something in the toaster oven for Violet. So, it's best the big one gets it out. Something doesn't get burned. Oh, thanks, Greg. Appreciate that. So I can see if it comes through and all that good stuff here.
Got it.
Chicken Cock Whiskey Crusaders. If you're just going to use that way of doing it, you might eliminate more.
Straight bourbon whiskey review. Chicken Cock Night. Found it, friends, so I can push that link down there for you. Share. Copy link.
That was back when we were using the Texas background, the Texas flag background.
Before we got smart and used the background.
Perfect. Greg, email came through. Appreciate it.
Weasley, stop trying to steal
Greg.
my bacon.
Thanks for reaching out and telling us about that. It's awesome.
That is very good. It's always nice to have awesome people. Oops, let's push the wrong button. There we go. We're back at it.
Let's not push the wrong button. Let's push the right button.
That's not allowed to push buttons.
Oh, I got some new ad now. Oh, from Manscaped, which I'm also excited about the Manscaped commercials. So we got some great commercials tonight. Manscaped and the Daily Wire. What a great night. Apparently, also, Manscaped's become a sponsor of Crowder, which excites me. So that's really cool. So, anyway, it's great products. Just to let you know, they're fantastic. If they want to become a sponsor of us, I'm happy to have Manscaped come on the show. I'm not going to say no. Great commercials, great brand, great products. I'll give them some free promo right now.
As long as they're not trying to touch my face.
Hey, they have deodorant
Oh,
for your arms and your balls. It's good
Here it
stuff.
comes again.
Comes the boom booms. All
No, we're not staying overnight there, Eric. We're just
No,
going
it's
out
only
for the
like
day.
an hour and a half, hour and 40
Yeah, it's about
minutes
90 minutes. Yeah, it's not bad.
drive.
Thanks, Donald, for posting that. Appreciate it. There is
Yeah,
the
I posted
chicken
too.
cut.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
and Sarah
case,
also got it. Perfect.
In case anybody wasn't around earlier or just needs a reminder, we are going to be at Iron Root on Saturday at 10 a.m. to buy some bottles that they're releasing, but also
Yeah,
we're
the
going
Pinot
to
de
have
Charente is the release this Saturday, guys. So it's also going to be a party after you guys, before and after. So it's going to be, and I've been a few of the release parties. They're a lot of fun. So you'll have a good time that day.
if you're not
Plan to be there for a
interested or
few
don't
hours.
care,
It's not going to be a
Closer.
short trip. Plus, it's Robert, Jonathan, and Marcia anyway, and John. So you're going to have an amazing time anyway.
Indeed.
Is some
And
of
it's
the
supposed to
best
be a
people
really
in the
nice
whiskey
day.
industry. Even better, and it's a beautiful distillery too, everybody. So it's, and then they have, I don't know what they're doing this if they've got cocktails and stuff as well. Usually that are really good from their bar. So it's just a fun place to visit, and they have obviously amazing whiskeys. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Probably have a food truck out there or something.
They did last, and they had a really good barbecue truck out there last time, which was nice. So I don't know what they have this time. I texted Robert the other day, but I didn't get a response yet what they're having. So when I find out, I'll post something. I'll post them too for everybody, just in case people have missed the streams. So I hate for them to miss out because they didn't. Independent Joe, good to see you.
Hello, Independent Joe.
Check out Independent Joe's channel as well. Bourbon Rendezvous. It is in Denison, Texas, which is a little bit north of Dallas. It is basically 8 miles from the Oklahoma border. So yeah, it's about a 45-minute drive north of Dallas.
Chris is probably going to be there.
I talked to Chris. He said maybe. He's already there most of the week anyway because he's making his Saints Alley product there. He said maybe. So yeah, I talked to Chris the other day. So we'll see.
And yeah, Donner, he is really cool to hang out with. He's a real back chill guy. Knows his shit for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hang out with Chris on a regular basis. So
And Chris has been on almost all of the barrel picks that we've gone on. Chris has been silently helping us pick barrels.
He's quite an amazing guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to go hang out with Chris. Chris always has also a magical bag of whiskey that he brings when he comes to hang out. It's quite fantastic.
Well, Matt, do you want to go ahead and call this one? We have it right at about an hour right now, and we can keep this video as a nice little short
I don't know.
one.
I'm okay. So if people have other questions, we can sit here and talk. We can hang out for 20 minutes.
There's a big boom boom coming. I just saw a big flashlight.
I don't have anything here yet. Yeah, and again, now you said you had family con, but next time.
Bag of licorice.
Yeah, that it is. That is.
Bourbon Rendezvous. Yeah, I guess you could say it is a little bit of a hike from Houston. Is that where you're at? Because it's totally worth the hike.
I know that Galen and Flo are coming up from Houston, so
are they?
It is worth it. And Ben's coming in from Austin as well, so we're going to have people from all over, so it should be fun.
Saul?
Yeah, Ben Saul. Yeah, so it'll be a good turnout. And like I said, coming from away. Hey, Greg, how is that Hooten? I'd seen the bottle, but I hadn't tried it. So I was wondering what you think of that, if it was any good, worth drinking or not.
Boop.
So far, not impressed. Oh, good. Then I'm glad I didn't pick it up. Hey, Crazy Duck, good to see you.
Crazy Duck. No, we got weather.
Yeah, it's the Texas spring is insanity.
Yep, crazy spring evenings, and we've established that they seem to be on Mondays.
Yeah, because probably 5 hours from Houston or so to Denison. That'd be my guess, 5 or 6, somewhere in there. And it is early in the morning, so I mean, if you came from Houston, you're probably better off coming up the day before and getting a hotel, which I know sucks to get to spend money on that. Or wake up at like 3 in the morning and drive up. That's and sleep in the parking lot when you get there. for an hour or two, I guess.
Denison directions.
In Oklahoma bourbon I bought here was I think Vinny gave me a sample of that one.
4.5 hours.
Yeah, that one was it wasn't bad. I tried some from them. Okay, that'd be awesome, Greg. Appreciate it.
4.5
Yeah, a
hours.
lot of times, wait till past the shoulder. If it's only been open maybe a few days too, maybe go back to like in a month. A lot of times it'll change enough that it gets better. Certainly, being open longer. But sometimes I found it takes 6 months, a year, sometimes 2 years to really and truly open up. And they're all just it's also subjective completely. But to me, that's just a lot of time. It just takes time. Yes, it's been super dull with all the lovely thunder storms and tornadoes. It's been great. But that's the way it goes, unfortunately, here in the summers. In the springs of Texas. It's just the way it is. Oh, we're breaking the boom. Oh.
Sounds good, Eric. Yeah.
He's the weatherman, so he would know. So he really was. That's the reason he knows. So
I don't know. I just hear what I hear, and I look at my little app since I can't watch the news to see what's going on. It looks like there's a whole line still just coming at us a little bit.
And like we said, it's like every Monday. Let's have a horrible storm.
And then there are some that have happened like on Wednesdays, and then there's just random tornadoes.
That's nice, Crazy Duck. Thanks for the picture. I think we all probably say that Foolproof's probably the best one. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Not I think anyone's surprised that was our favorite by anyone that's watching this. That it's high proof. It's got a ton of flavor. It's also non-chill filtered. It marks all the things we want in a whiskey. So it's just really good. And the best thing about Foolproof is you can get it for like $40-$45. So it's not bad at all.
When you blend them all together, it kind of just tastes like the
I have not done that yet.
letter C, where it was the Kirkland blend.
Oh, I don't really.
Either the Kirkland blend took over, or it just kind of all tasted like that now.
Oh no. So let's. Oh, has anybody seen the new Batman? I saw that last Tuesday. That was good, man. That was dark. Good. It was really good.
I've heard it's good.
I was really impressed. I think that they did a great job with the new Batman. The other ones that came up was it Ben Affleck, I guess. They're all right.
Even
but, man,
with Robert,
that new one with Robert Pattinson,
Pattinson,
that was good and dark. The way the Batman's supposed to be done, like the old Christopher Nolan ones that were great with what's his name, Christian Bale. Those were great. It's in that maybe even better. It was really really good.
Even with sparkles, huh?
Yep. Even with sparkles. No, he did a good job. I was impressed with his abilities to come through. But he's done some other good movies though. On Netflix, he's done a couple of good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor. Surprised that he's graduated from being a teenage vampire. So.
Well, he was in Harry Potter before that.
Oh, okay.
He got killed.
Oh, lovely.
Cedric.
Oh no, I totally get it, Greg. Yeah, I think most of us are spoiled at that point. You live in the rainforest here in Texas and waiting 7 weeks to do foundation pour. Oh, dude, that sucks. 7 weeks, damn, dude. I haven't seen the new Ghostbusters yet, Eric. I know we're probably going to go see the new. The new Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum one? I think probably tomorrow. Lost something. I can't remember what the hell it's called. Lost City or something.
That looks funny.
It looks funny as hell. I like Channing Tatum and I like Sandra Bullock, so it should be funny. The funny thing is, I went to high school with Channing Tatum's ex-wife, which Jenna Dewan, so it's pretty funny. Yeah, we were only a year apart, so it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah. Do you get that too, Matt, or are you getting something different for yours?
That's disappointing to put together. That's not a good blend. I don't like that. Yeah, I agree. It tastes a lot like which there wasn't even that much Kirkland in here. It does. It just kind of mellows out.
Yeah. When you put too much of this 1792 together, it just kind of blah.
Oh, you're getting snow and ice pellets? Oh, it sounds so awesome, Donald. That's great.
Yeah, he posted earlier that they haven't hit spring yet.
Apparently not. Wow, 1917. That was good for a World War One. That was a good one. Okay, good. So I don't know if Ghostbusters is on streaming yet or not. Yeah, we usually go on Tuesday nights because it's $5 at the theater by us. Because I'm too cheap to pay for like full price because it's dumb.
Yeah, we drove through there.
But for $5, I like to go to the theater.
Oh yeah, coming back from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. Instead of taking the big roads, we
that's a very disappointing blend.
Yeah,
That's kind of blows. Yeah, already in summer with the mosquitoes. Yeah, I saw the June bugs. I've seen the mayflies already.
Yeah,
like they're all confused.
Everything's confused out there because one day it's 90 degrees and the next it's 30 or 50 or 30 and then the next it's fucking thunderstorms and tornadoes swirling them about. And
yeah, for real. All the 1792 was allocated, really, Donald. Huh. So they go like 8 rate up there for 1792, or just they just don't get a lot? Oh, speaking of bacon, on Saturday we were all lucky enough to go to Brian over at pitfacebarbecue.com. We were over at his house for our annual Booker's night.
It was so good.
It was a fun time. We had a great time.
It was good hanging out with everybody. The Bookers was just okay.
Yeah, the Bookers, yes. I was not thrilled.
I don't know. I got a pour of Big Man.
No, that's true. That was worth drinking. Yeah. Pretty much the stuff we drank after Bookers, much better.
I was happy.
So,
Brian loves me.
It was, yes. We appreciate it because Sarah did ask for the Big Man, which we appreciate because then we got to get some. So it was all good. And it was amazing as it always is.
If you happen to be in the room, you got some.
Mm-hmm. I guess it was just me, you, and Katie, I guess, that got it. So, it's fine by me. It was delicious. Can't go wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and because he didn't have to share very much of it, he has more to pour for us later.
That's right.
And I swear I asked him, I said, hey, Brian, do you have an open Big Man? And because he said anything that's open's fair game, right? And he said, oh, yeah, I'll get that. And I could swear he stood there in front of me and opened the damn bottle.
He did.
Brand new bottle.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know he did that.
I was only asking if it was open. I wanted some. You didn't have to.
It's open now.
It's open now. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what good friends would do with good whiskey.
Yes,
they share it.
Plus, he's got the Booker's Rye. We'll try at some point in time whenever he opens that, which I am excited for.
And I'm not.
I have tried it a couple times prior.
He's not going to open that thing.
He will eventually.
Someday he will. He said that's a specific occasion he's waiting for.
He's not going to open that thing.
I'm not going to lie. The only person that I have had the Big Man small batch from is Brian.
Well, that's because it's such an old.
Yep.
That's true because it's from 2015 01.
13. Yeah.
So since it's old, that's half the issue. So.
Cohen, it was the foolproof.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, foolproof won by a landslide.
Yeah.
The bottle and bond was good, but there were store picks
that were better.
There was a product that they made that was a single barrel. That one was very, very good as well.
Very good.
You don't have to talk so loud. The mic's right here.
The bottle and bond was up there, but really to me it was the store picks, the single barrel, and then the foolproof was
foolproof. Well, and I called that going in when I was looking through the bottles before we started, and I was like, "Well, I know which one's going to be my favorite."
Yeah, that's I think it's the first release of Foolproof as well when it came out in 2017. So I've got 3 or 4 other Foolproofs that are picks that people have given me that I need to try at some point in time, but none of them are opened yet. So someday we'll do a whole Foolproof night of multiple Foolproofs. That could be a fun night.
That could be a fun dangerous night.
Well, hey, we've got all those 4 Roses at least from 2013 through 2021 to do.
Right.
That's going to be a very good time.
Yeah,
so those are down the box for Rose. So.
What are you looking for?
I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to do with all these.
This pick's not hot. I don't think that was hot at all. I mean, it's warm, but it's not hot. It's a really good. They did a good job with that one.
I didn't realize when I grabbed and drank until I grabbed and drank it. There wasn't much.
What did you grab?
The 12-year.
I just finished the 12-year
Oops.
and a swallow without asking him if he wanted any.
Well,
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, the 12-year definitely had a place as well. It was very oaky and very. It was very unique. I hope that they are sitting on some barrels. I hope they have the stock.
Oh yeah, is there any more of those left, Eric? If people want, or is that gone? Because yeah, he's right. I forgot there was an amazing pick of the full proof that Mirage had just done. What, maybe a month or so ago, Eric? That
Oh,
was
really?
really?
It was really, really good.
Here
Yeah,
comes
I
that thunder again.
Oh, speaking of Mirage, I tried the 7-year Glendalough,
Yeah,
the Mizunara.
Yeah, I was not.
I wasn't blown away by it.
I was not impressed. I would
Okay.
not buy that bottle. It's not $100. I was
Did
because
you
the
buy one
13 year.
already?
No, I didn't buy. I tried it. I didn't buy it.
Okay, I thought he
I
said
didn't buy it because after I tried, I was like, I don't need this in my life. Because the 13 year was the same price and was way better.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I want you to
But
head
you
up
can't get
there.
that anymore.
I want you to head up and try
True.
that.
No, Donner
if you
Pass.
were,
I only
I
have
didn't
6
think it was
of the
very good.
10. I need 4 more. But we know a guy who's got all 10 that lives down the street. And at some point, where we'll go to his house, and he literally has at least 10 of each of the recipes minimum. He basically take like a Coke machine size shelving, except for the whole thing is all Four Roses picks. It's unbelievable. So yeah, he's invited us to come to his house. We're going to do it prior to, and then COVID hit, and so we've had to wait a couple years. But we'll go over there, and he's got them all. It's pretty spectacular Four Roses collection over there. We will do a night certainly of all the Four Roses recipes. That will be a very good video and good time to.
Well,
do
I mean,
that.
especially if we find somebody that's like a true lover.
Oh, he's a just unbelievable lover of it, and he will tell us all about it.
That's awesome.
That's like Brian with Booker's.
Right.
Yeah. He's like, I would say he's the Four Roses equivalent of Booker's for Brian. Totally agree.
Yeah, and it's really fun when you can find those people that are just really, really passionate about one brand of whiskey, because the knowledge that they can accumulate over their passion is very, very high.
Yes, I would agree. Well, not just that. Okay, we have to tell it, Brian. We took his spreadsheets and PowerPoint program. It's at a ridiculous level for Booker's.
Yeah,
Like, there's a lot of work that goes into this. I don't know how many hours he spent on it, or days, probably more like it, making the presentation for Booker's. It was quite something. And plus, like, his ratings we all have, and it all goes into this charts and graphs, and it's something else. So it's pretty fun. Do a show at his house. We probably actually will on that one, because I'm not going to ask him to transport all that Four Roses. We'll go to his house for that one.
It's a lot of Four Roses.
Yeah, it's seriously, he's an insane amount of I've never seen anyone else have that much Four Roses. He's ecstatic about it, which is great because he has tremendous amount of knowledge about it.
There's Donald with our looks.
More than any YouTuber would know about Four Roses. He is a fanatic, which is great for us.
So again, tomorrow's stream or tomorrow's video is going to be a single malt Scotch.
Yeah, the Drugmish.
One that you can't buy, you can't find because it stopped being produced in the 90s.
Yeah, we found out it's from like 1999, which is awesome. So that's when they last made it, which is hilarious. Which, hey, we love finding stuff like that, guys. Like, hell, we had a liqueur that was last produced in 1985 that we did. And actually, it's done fairly well, shockingly. So, they found it on a shelf in Houston. Yeah, it was 1985 was its last release. And we're happy to do things like that. The 1978 Old Taylor has done amazing.
Yep.
It's just funny when you find some of these old whiskeys that people love those reviews. And so we'll review basically anything at this point. I mean, don't forget we have the new Crown Lemonade coming out as well. So that's a fun. It's the Crown Whiskey Lemonade. It's a can like the other 3 cans. So that's the new flavor. It's actually really good. I've already drank 2 cans of it. It's quite delicious. Okay. So that'll be another new one we'll have soon for you guys.
Sounds like a plan, man.
That is the green bottle, Eric. Yes, it is. That's the donation from you. We appreciate it. $19. That's even cheaper than I thought it was. That's awesome. Wow. I will put that in the notes when I put that out. That's hilarious. That was like 30. It was 19. That's even better. That makes the story even better. So that's funny. Now the screw top on it, something else other than I'll leave that for the video for your guys' entertainment value of the screw top.
Uh-oh.
that
Dun, dun, dun. Another fit to be thrown.
You gotta wait until the credits for that one.
Yeah.
I put that fit in the outtakes.
That's right.
Always watch the
You'll be
outtakes.
entertained.
You never know what's going to happen.
That's right.
Oh, Dawn Vision. Yeah, if you like the other crowns, dude, I think this Crown lemonade whiskey it's really tasty. It may be their best one they made at the cans. So I've been very, very happy
The
with
cans
it.
weren't bad. I didn't hate those. So
No, the cans were shockingly actually
I like
good.
the peach
But
one.
I think that this lemonade whiskey is way better than the cola whiskey. So
nice.
that's the other good. But yeah, we'll get you guys that review of that one pretty soon. So I have a can of that for
Is
you
that
guys.
a crown
So.
one? The peach one?
Mhm.
I like
Yeah, the peach one was I think the one we think we like the best of those.
Yeah, it
three.
tastes like Snapple.
Totally.
And I love the Snapple peach tea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody in the chat, thank you very, very much for hanging out with us again
Yep.
on a Monday night.
It's fun as always.
Once again, the Discord link has been posted. Thank you, Donald. Come join us, hang out, keep conversing, talking about all this stuff.
Keep learning about your favorite topic and ours.
Crown lemonade, interesting. Yeah, for
right.
sure.
Cheers, everybody. Hope
All
you
right.
have a good Monday.
Cheers, all.
Cheers, everybody. See you guys next week. Bye.